A very warm welcome to the Ref Show. We've got the H squad in place here, Messrs Halsey and Hirst. I have to change my name from Biggs to Higgs, I think, to fit in with this particular programme. We have our verdict on the weekend's big calls, how referees can avoid blatant errors. We've seen one or two of those. The panel's view in the second part on foreign referees in the Premier League, how that would affect the game, or would it? And on the basis of taking Liverpool, Manchester United in the Europa League, how foreign referees can somehow see things a bit differently. We've got another Sheffield Wednesday controversy, another one, David. Your club on the programme seems to be a weekly occurrence.
Always entertaining, Sheffield Wednesday. Just can't keep the players on the field.
With you,
Exactly.
If it's not Hackett, it's Hirst, isn't it? The old Halsey.
It's not Hackett, it's Hirst. I just don't think
They got their blinkers on, you know. But no, I'm going to support them this week anyway. So that's what I'm going to do.
We will see. First up, how to do it. Anthony Taylor, Aston Villa 0, Spurs 2, Premier League. Got nothing written down hardly at all, apart from no cards whatsoever in this game, not a one. Nothing.
That's what I like to see. Someone after my own heart who's sort of, you know, a lot of people say I never took my cards out of me. But no, I mean, listen, you referee what's in front of you. You know, your recognition of careless, reckless, and it was good. Anthony was there. He's always on. He gives himself good viewing angles. He's very fit. Moves around the field play. And that's what helps. You know, all these decisions we talk about today, it's about getting yourself into good viewing angles and your fitness and your dynamic sprinting. And that's what helps you make the correct decisions.
And giving yourself time to make them decisions.
Yeah.
I think of late, a lot of referees are making rash decisions. You know, instead of giving them, I heard one at the weekend. I forget who it was, and he walked away from the incident. I think it might have been the Costa incident. He walked away. You know, and he gave himself time to make a decision.
It's like
players, and that's what we need to see.
Players always seem to have time on the ball, don't they?
Well, that's it, and that's what you've got to do. But they create that time. You know, it's giving themselves the best opportunity to make the right decision, whether it be a player or a referee.
Absolutely.
Can we go to the other extreme then? Lee Mason. This is Stoke 1, Southampton 2. Saints denied. Well, we know these decisions are wrong. Saints were denied a penalty, an obvious foul on Tadic by the Stoke keeper. Mane of Saints get sent off. We both all know that those two were blatantly wrong. But why, Mark? Why did he get them so wrong?
Well, I mean, I watched him the week before at the Etihad, Man City versus Villa, and his recognition of offences and his careless and reckless challenges just wasn't at the standard it should have been. And I really think it's a lack of confidence. Yeah. And that confidence not coming from his management and coaching team. And I wouldn't look at Lee, I would look at them. What are they doing? What are they doing to build his confidence? Now, they give him one game every 3-4 weeks. You can't referee at that level, one game. It's your match fitness, your match practice. You know, in the top league in the world, the best league in the world, you've got to be refereeing week in, week out. And I do feel sorry for Lee, but, you know, I think he's made two big key match decision errors on Saturday.
Definitely. I mean, but again, it's giving yourself time to make. He's coming in and making the decision early. Yeah. You know, certainly with the penalty. I think as the player goes down, I think he's already made his mind up. It's not going to be a penalty. Yeah. Now we look at the goalkeeper, and I think he's actually admitting it's a penalty. Yeah.
You know, he's walking away.
He's walking away thinking, if I can get on my line, I'm okay because I might be off the park here. You know. Yeah. So he could have looked around him, had a look at the players' reaction. And that may well have helped him.
But you look at his position. He's in two great positions. He's got great viewing angles. But the thing is with Lee, he's already had a red card send off overturned this season. West Brom v Stoke, where he sent Jeff Cameron off for alleged violent conduct, and they won the appeal. Stoke City won the appeal. And this is going to. Yeah, I mean
the manager's come out and said, you know, Mark Hughes wasn't offending off. You know, so. When the manager's saying that, the referee ain't got a lot to argue with, you know, and that, especially with Sparky, because he doesn't mind actually saying when it is and when it isn't, you know. So he went against him, and it could be rescinded. Yeah.
Big calls. Manchester United, West Ham in the FA Cup ended up a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford. Martin Atkinson, one of our top guys, was in charge of this. Ref Cam said he did pretty well overall. But clearly there were key shouts in that. Dimitri Payet, a penalty shout, wasn't given. Where do you stand on
I watched the game as well, and I honestly thought Martin done really well. I thought it was a high tempo game. You know, his recognition of careless, reckless was very good, of a high standard. And I looked at it and I thought, Poyet's gone down early, he's looking to go down, and I think he's gone down too easy. And when you look at it, it takes the TV pundits, you know, the referee expert, you know, six views, 6 replays to see if there's any contact. Then for me, it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty.
Well, you can't give it.
You can't give it.
You can't give it if you need that much.
And even if we had TV video replay, you would go with the on-field decision by the referee. You go with the referee.
So much doubt.
It's because there's so much doubt.
Give them the doubt.
And I think Martin got that right. I really did.
And you?
Very, very much the same answer. I mean, I watched the rugby at the weekend, and there was a very similar situation with a try of the referee actually upstairs in the camera looking around, couldn't turn to the referee and said, I can't see whether it was grounded. The referee said, I'll go with my original decision. Use his common sense. If I can't see it, I don't give it.
Absolutely. But sorry, just coming back onto that, Martin's in a great position, and people will say, well, hang on then, if he's simulated or he's trying to see the referee, and people say, well, why is he not cautioning him?
Exactly.
But you don't need to show a yellow card or caution of players every time someone goes down in the box. Yeah. You don't need to. You know, even if there could be slightest contact, don't mean to say contact, it's a foul or a penalty.
Yeah. I mean, it is a contact sport.
Absolutely.
So you're applauding Atkinson on 2 counts there.
Absolutely.
But Slaven Bilic wasn't happy either with that decision. He also believed there was a foul in the build-up to Manchester United's equaliser from Martial.
I think no, it was was it Bastian Schweinsteiger?
Bastian Schweinsteiger
on the goalkeeper. Yeah. I mean, when you look at it in real time, it's difficult for Martin to spot that. Yes, he has impeded the goalkeeper, and I think, you know, with video technology, they would look at that, and I think that would have been disallowed. But I would question the assistant referee, Harry Leonard, because he's not got any offside to worry about. There's no offside to worry about, and he's looking straight across there. You know, he's got a better viewing angle than what Martin has, because he's viewing through quite a number of players, and you would have thought that Harry Leonard would give him a shout and say, listen, there's definite impeding on the goalkeeper from the Manchester United player. Free kick, disallowed a goal.
We don't make it easy for them as players. No. But that's what our game is. As a player, you're trying to take the smallest advantage out of the game.
Absolutely.
If the referee or the officials don't see it, you get away with it.
It's getting harder and harder for referees.
It is, definitely.
Absolutely. And Hirst is absolutely spot on. You know, players will do this, and that's what the referee's there for, to spot these things.
The amount of times you're watching a game, player going in the box, and you're seeing a leg coming out of it, and as a player, I'm thinking, go down.
Yeah. Well,
you know, it's a penalty. Let the referee make the decision, right or wrong.
In the Bournemouth-Swansea game.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're coming to. Amazingly, that's next on the script, and you can't believe it.
I'm psychic.
Did you get the script sent through as well?
This is a very happy accident, folks. It really is. Roger East was in charge of Bournemouth 3, Swansea 2. We had an email here, a great email. We always encourage your messages to youaretheref.com. This from a guy called Dave Kelly, who says, now, in this game, the referee missed a foul on Swansea's Borrow, just outside the area. Contact, he says, continued inside the area, correctly, before the player fell. He says, if the referee had spotted the foul, rather than bizarrely awarding a goal kick, should he have given a penalty or a free kick just outside?
Well, it's obviously he hasn't seen the both incidents. So, I mean, he has fouled him outside the box, but he stays on his feet and he carries on into the box. Where if he carries on into the box, Dave's absolutely spot on. A penalty should have been awarded to Swansea and Barrow after a foul by Daniels.
But we're saying that he stays on his feet. So if he goes down, is it simulated?
Oh no,
the kid's trying to be honest, and it punishes him.
But it's 2 fouls, and he brings him down in the box as well. And once again, if we go to video replays, that would come back and say it's a penalty.
Whether he stays on his feet is immaterial. He gets fouled outside the area, first of all.
Yeah.
Or is it an advantage?
Well, no, he's got the ball. As a referee, you're thinking, go on, he's going to get into the box and get through playing advantage. But Roger East did not signal. So then he's not recognised the foul. Yeah. So he's gone into the box. He's fouled him again. His recognition of foul, non-foul wasn't what it should be at that level.
Is there a difference with holding? Say you're holding a player outside the area, he gets inside the area, they're still holding, and he goes down.
Well, we had that on Thursday night at Anfield
against
Manchester
United.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, listen, he's pulling him. He's got hold of him outside the box. He carries on. He let it goes on, and he's brought him down in the box.
So what we're saying is, where the foul starts or where does it end? Is that where
Yeah.
we make the decision?
I'm a bit confused on
Do we
that.
start at the? Do we call the foul at the start of the foul, or the end of the foul?
Well, the end.
Well, you give the advantage to the player. You call it at the end because
Exactly.
you carry it on.
Yeah. Well,
Morally,
like I
that's
say,
gotta
if
be
I'm
right,
going
isn't
to
it?
try and stay on my
absolutely.
feet to get
Absolutely.
my shot away,
Yeah.
it's where I go down is the penalty.
I knew which side of the fence you'd be on.
Did he ever get up into the box?
Not very
Never
often.
came out of it. Never got in my own box.
That's why he always had that big fat cigar, didn't he? Eh?
No, I remember him as a teenager making reckless challenges on the halfway line, running back like a greyhound and scything people down on the halfway line.
Well, you played the game.
Well, I was warned by the manager not to do it because I kept giving penalties
You
away.
did. Cheers, folks. Part 2. Don't miss part 2. Lots of great stuff on that.